Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Awesome. Okay, we're live. We are live. We're large and in charge. All right. Hey, how's it going? It is Monday, October 6th, 2025, early afternoon, and we are playing the puzzles. We're just going to dive right in. Today's title is More Chicken, spelled incorrectly like the the cows with bad grammar that tend to do on the Chick-fil-A ads, right? I bring that up because my daughter is in the drama club, and her club, if you go to a specific, now you guys are nowhere near this, right? All over the world, but if you go to a specific Chick-fil-A at a specific time and then place your order, then your order goes to their a portion of proceeds goes to their what am I trying to say? Their fund. They have an account that they're trying to raise money for. So everyone's going to Chick-fil-A. There's going to be, probably hundreds of people there. I don't know. And then I go to practice. So hopefully we get there early because I need to leave soon thereafter. But yeah. Anyway, let's dive in. Let's play the puzzles. Now I'm hungry for Chick-fil-A. All right. Let's see what happens here. We got connections. Film, haystack, thread, pea, turntable, trench, camel, haiku, yeoman, preamp, tape, duffel, speaker, wire, helonium, and amp. Okay, I see things that have to do with playing a turntable, right? An amp, speaker, turntable, and a preamp. Oh, there's wire too, though. Well, hold on, because there's also things that might need a needle, right? A turntable needs a needle in a haystack, needle and thread, camel, eye and the needle. Things with needles? No, not even close. Okay. Film. I really think the turntable one, if it's not that. Film, tape. Spool of wire, spool of tape. Oh, a spool of thread. Things that come in spools. Nice. Nice. Okay, so then knowing that wire and tape don't attach to the turntable, how about turntable, amp, preamp, and speaker? What do you bet those go to? I should have gone with my gut. I don't know what I was thinking there. Just silly. Okay, trench, camel, princess in the pea, needle in a haystack. In the trenches. Trench coat, duffel bag, camel pack, like the water pack. Haystack? Oh, it's one away. Ah, crumbs. Not this again. Not this again. Okay, so if these are one away, then these are one away. Yeoman. Hi. Hey. Oh my gosh, it's hey. Yo. Yeoman. Hellonium. Hello. Hi. And hey. Oh my gosh, that has to be it. Purple. I knew it. I knew that was purple. Oh gosh. Camel, pea, trench, and duffel bag. Coat. Oh, pea coat. Duh. Camel coat? I don't know if I've ever heard of camel coat. I've heard of a pea coat. I've heard of a duffel bag. What's a duffel coat? I'm going to have to look that up. Hold on. Duffel coat. That looks like a trench coat. I see no difference there. Oh, it's got like big buttons across the top, across the chest. That's a duffel coat, huh? Well, now you know. Now you know. Huh. I'm getting excited. In 2 days, actually, let's see, what time is it? In 2 days, I will be leaving for my gig right now, which tells me that on Wednesday, I will have to jet out of school, come straight here, do the fastest live stream ever, get ready, and then head out to my gig. I told you, I think on Wednesday I may not even do the puzzles. I may just do the puzzles during the day or something. I don't know. I'll have to figure out when I'm able to do it. Because I will not have time to actually sit and do the puzzles. I will need to run out the door as fast as I can to get ready for this gig. I suppose we ought to go over the answers too. That would be helpful, huh? So the blue category, things that come on spools: film, tape, thread, wire, parts of a record player setup, amp, preamp, speaker, and turntable. Purple category was starting with homophones of greetings: haiku, the poem, haystack, hay, helonium, and yeoman. What does yeoman mean? How do you spell that? Y-E-O-M-A-N. Yeoman. A man holding and cultivating a small landed estate, a freeholder. A servant in a royal or noble household, ranking between a sergeant and a groom or a squire and page. You've probably seen them before. Like a classic, the Queen's Guards kind of thing. That's a yeoman. Did we get them all? I'm just jumpy. I don't know. Green category. Kinds of coats: camel coat, duffel coat, pea coat, and trench coat. Nice. Okay. Word announced before sharing a bit of trivia. Did you know? I don't know. We'll come back. Renewable energy option. How about solar? Those are all very friendly letters, aren't they? Make a case for. Plead for. That might be wrong. I don't know. Edible part of the rhubarb is the stalk. I think I told you my story about rhubarb. I ate rhubarb one time and couldn't taste anything for a long time. And it was during COVID too, so I was afraid that I'd caught COVID. No, I just ate a ton of rhubarb. Okay, maybe this one's wrong. I'll tell you why in a sec. Look for hiders. Seek. Actor Will of The Four Seasons and MacGruber. Will, I don't know. Scummy stuff. Algae. Waterproof window sealant. Caulk. Like a caulking gun. Arduous journey. An arduous journey. I don't know. I'll come back. Don't blank me. Watch your attitude. Don't sass me. Word announced before sharing a bit of trivia. Fact. Make a case for. To argue. There it is. Did we get all of them? I feel like we glossed over one. Word announced before sharing a bit of trivia. Fact. The orca is called the killer whale. I don't know. I can't think of a fact right now. Solar is a renewable energy option. Fact. Make a case for. Argue for. The edible part of rhubarb is the stalk. The colored part. You know, there's lots of green leaf, green foliage, but the rhubarb, the red, you can actually eat that. Not too much of it or your tongue will go numb. I ate that one time and I thought I had COVID and I was scared out of my mind because I couldn't taste anything. And then I realized it was just that I had eaten the rhubarb literally growing in our backyard. It's pretty funny. Look for hiders. Seekers and hiders. Hide and seek. Oh, we didn't see this. Will Forte of the Four Seasons and MacGruber. Huh. Algae is scummy stuff. Waterproof window sealant. Caulk. Arduous journey. Trek. Trek is an interesting word. Don't you think that it should have a CK at the end? I don't know why. Every time I look at the word trek, I'm like, that seems off. Usually you don't just abruptly end with a K like that. Don't sass me. Watch your attitude. Might say that to a teenager or two. Okay, so how about two of them that equal 7? Oh, that could be either one. Oh, no. And then two that are equal to each other. I see 5s. So maybe it's 5 and 5. And then this one. Haha, we did it. I was worried that it was the other, because this equals 7, but then 5 and 2 equals 7 as well. But then the 5 and 5 had to be here, so that wouldn't have worked. Okay, one of the zeros has to go at the end. Ten, 6. There's only one 6. So it must go here. And then if these are equal to each other, then... Oh, that's got to go facing this direction. 5 and what? Well, that doesn't quite make sense. Because there's only 2, so that's got to be 5 and 5. Well, maybe I'm under the wrong assumption. Maybe this has to be our 5s. This could be anything, really. Oh, look at that. That can't be. It's got to go this direction. This could be our other 5. 3 and zeros. That works. Ah, and then 4s. That does work. Ha ha! Success. And we didn't even have to refresh. Didn't even have to clear it any times. That feels good. Didn't have to sometimes we'll have to, hit the refresh or the, what do you call it? The clear button. have to clear it sometimes. Alright, I see a 6, 2 that are equal to each other. It could be 6 and 4, 6 and 5 could be. Lots of 6s here. 2 that are equal to each other. So hear me out. What if it was the 6 and 5? And then this is the equals. And then multiple that align with each other. Like 6 and 3. There is no 3. Okay, so it can't be that one. All of these are even numbers, so that can't be it. Okay, it's not our 5. 6 and 4. There's not another 4. Just kidding. 6 and 0 could be. So then that would leave this. Oh boy. Oop, we gotta face the wrong way. Hold on now. There we go. And then 6 and... No, just kidding. What equals 6? 2 and 2. No, we can't do that either. Oh boy. Maybe we try it with the 2s. And then what would equal 6? Get a 5 and 1. Oh, there's not another 1. Can't do it. Can't do it. And there's not a double. Okay, there's no doubles. There's not another 5. Okay. All right, my hang up on it is that the only odd numbers, because like 5 and 1, that's 2 odd numbers equaling 6. And then 5 on this one, there's not like a 1 and 3 and then another 3 to make 6, right? So I'm thinking that maybe these ones don't go there. And there's not more zeros, so we have to take our time with that one. Two and 2. See, we run into this issue again. Okay, so it's not... Yeah, I know it's out of bounds. I'm trying to hit clear. There you go. Did we already do the 6 and 5? I forget which ones we've done already. 6 and 5. 5 and 1, and then we run into that odds and evens issue. Okay, so we can't do that. Have we done 6 and 4? 6 and 4. And then there is no other 4. Okay, so it can't be 6 and 4. Could it be 6 and 2? 6 and 2. And then one that is equal is the other 2. There are no more 2s. And then something that adds up to 6. That could be 6 and 0, I suppose. But then the others don't make sense. 5s, and then there's 2 that are equal. Okay, that does not work. And then there's not another. Okay, that doesn't work either. Oh boy. tricky. Very tricky, very tricky. We already did that one. I feel like we've done this one already. Oops. Twos. See, that doesn't work though. That doesn't work. Okay, sixes. We've got 6 and 0. I can't do 6 and 0 because then this equals 2. And then I've used up my others and there's not enough 2s. So it's not 6 and 0. Can I put this in a way that I can like cross them out? Could it be 6 and 2? The only other 2 is here. And then that can't work. And then that can't work. I know I'm on the right track. I don't know what to do next. My thought process is sound. At least I feel like it is, but it's falling apart in my hands. And then if I go like this, then I... This? No. Okay, but then I need 2 that equals 6, and there's not a 0. That doesn't make any sense. 0, 6, 0 going down? Like this? That doesn't make a lick of sense. So then what about these two? That would have to be a double. What are the two that are equal to each other? See, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. You're telling me to do something that doesn't work. 5, 6, 5 across. Like, I got it. I'm not happy about it, though. I'm not happy about it. Okay, so 6, and then 2 and 2 were the equals. 0, 6, 0 equals 6. 5 and 1 equals 6. 6 and 6 are equal to each other. And then 5 and 4 is 9. That's greater than 6. Like, I get it. I believe it. I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around it. So maybe I don't get it. Yeah. Giant number 6. And we got it in what? 13 minutes? Square brain, round hole. Here, let's admire the puzzles that we were good at. This one looks like a Mario 3 battleship. You ever played Mario 3 on the NES? 5 and 5 made 10. 3 that were equal to each other. It was 4, 4, 4. And then 11 had to be 5s and 1. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. There we go. And the easy puzzle. Little baby elephant or something. That hurt my brain. That hurt my brain. 3 and 4 made 7. 5s. Still less than 5, even though it's 2 pips together. Yeah, my brain just about exploded today. Oh boy. All right. Well, good. You know what I am good at? Music. I can do music. At least I got something going for me. I have practice tonight. I have practice tomorrow night. Hopefully I'm able to just leave my drums at her house. That would be fantastic. I would actually appreciate that for how much equipment I have to haul around. And I've got to practice, one time after the other. And then the actual gig is on Wednesday night. Wednesday afternoon, really. I'm just going to have to leave the drums in the car, I guess. That'll be crazy. All right. Well, how about in honor of the gig I have on Wednesday? Wow. Okay. Are we still playing hard mode? Yeah, we're still playing hard mode. Okay. Well, lucky guess. Could start with an S. S blank U blank M. Whoops, that's not an M. I was going to say like serum, but that's not. What if it started with an S, then or M? I keep saying all the wrong letters. M blank U S Psalm is a word, but not psalm. That's a word? Stolm? I'm going to have to look that up. Okay, so it's either an M word, M blank U S blank. Oh my gosh, is it really? Is it really just a simple word? Okay, well, close. Amuse. It's amuse. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey Tyson, how you doing? Oops, you haven't played the games yet. Take a day off. Well, or it's a day that you can see how I do it and then get it in one because you just copy my answers. That's funny. Yeah. Drums. I gotta look that up. What does that even mean? This was me just bashing keys. Stolm. Stolm is a term in mining to describe an approximately horizontal passageway in a mine as an adit. A stolm, to provide access to a mine or to drain water from it. The word likely originates from the German word stollen, which means adit, post or support. A shaft, conduit, or gallery for draining a mine. A stolm. Tyson, that would be fun. Figure out how to zoom you in or something. Right now, I'm not in a place to think of how to do that because I'm planning for this huge gig that's happening on next Wednesday. So I've gotta get ready for that mentally and physically. But maybe sometime. Could be fun. In for the evening. Well, the first word just stuck out like a sore thumb. In for the evening. Pajamas. Nightgown. Nightgown. Put an S. Pajamas. Nightgowns. Robes. Wait, they all have S's on the end? I see the word long johns. L-O-N-G. How do I get down there? L-O-N-G-J-O-H-N-S. Long johns. Loungewear. There's the spangram. Joggers. You just go to sleep in your sweatpants. In for the evening. Loungewear. When you're ready to just crash for the night. What do you sleep in? Actually, I don't want to know what you sleep in. Pajamas, robes, nightgowns, long johns, or joggers. It's interesting that this one is all plural. Like, they ran out of letters, so they're just like, well, I guess we'd better put an S on the end. Like, they used too few letters, so they put an S on the end. Joggers, loungewear. Alright, and then we will finish it off with the letterbox today. Trying to solve in 4 words, so hopefully this is a doable puzzle. We got E-S-L. Oh, that's funny. E-S-L English is a second language. OAF, oaf. HTRW and I. Oh, I've already thought of a couple words and I can't use them because the T and the H are on the same side. TH. There's a couple words. Sloth, slothful, wrath. Oh, the 7 deadly sins are in this puzzle. Fervor. Rehash. Hilt. Here, how about we'll go hilts. And then S-A-W. Saw. There we go. We did it in 4. We did it. Okay. Fervor. Right? The gusto, the zeal with which you do something. Rehash. Say it all over again. Hilts. Right? The safety part of a sword. So you don't chop your fingers off. And then saw, which has no safety part, and you might chop your fingers off. Fervor, rehash, hilts, saw. How did they solve it yesterday? Pocket watch and habitable. Habitable. That is not at all what I did. Chaotic. And queue, hotel, lackey. I don't know. Those are all over the place. Pocket watch, habitable. That's a good word. 2 good words. Cool. Well, if you like what you see so far, give this video a like. Consider subscribing because we do this every day. And you'll see me just pop up right into your feed and we can do the puzzles together. It's pretty fun to just hang out and do puzzles. Sometimes people will just watch these while they're, doing something else in the background and just have me and my soothing ASMR voice. No, I'm just kidding. And they'll just, do other things in the background. Sometimes we're actively participating in the chat and stuff, which is fun. And we've had kind of all of the above. All of the above. So no stranger to silence, and I'm okay with that. I'm also, I love it when the chat joins in. So fun fact, speaking of fact, it even said fact right there. I got my new laptop today. It is not set up for our live streams quite yet. I'm not running on it right now, but it did come in the mail. That's what I'm saying. Like right before this, I'm like, oh boy, it came, So I'm not in a place to set it up right now yet, but I will be soon. So before you know it, I'll be running full HD, no hiccups, and it actually has a Wi-Fi card and a GPU, CPU that can handle doing all of this processing power, which is awesome. All right, let's recap all of our answers. See how we did. Things that come in spools. How about a spool of film, spool of tape, spool of thread, spool of wire. Parts of a record player setup. The amp, the preamp, the speakers, hopefully multiple speakers, and a turntable. I learned recently, actually my good friend ChatGPT told me how a turntable works. It's fascinating, actually. The record needle, this is on a microscopic level, goes back and forth for the amplitude, I think, just the sound, like the waves on the left channel, and then up and down on the right channel. So you get one, you get the other, and the combination of the movement is the sound that it creates. Isn't that crazy? So you can get stereo sound from one single needle because of the left and right differential and the up and down differential. I mean, on a microscopic level. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. Starting with homophones of greetings. Hi, Ku. Hey, Stack. Hello, Neum. And yo, men. Kinds of coats. Camel coat, duffel coat, pea coat, and trench coat. Word announced before sharing a bit of trivia. Fact. Renewable energy option. Solar. Make a case for. Argue. The edible part of rhubarb is the stalk. Look for hiders. Seek. Actor Will Forte of The Four Seasons and MacGruber. Scummy stuff. Algae. Waterproof window sealant. Caulk. Arduous journey. A trek. And then don't sass me. Watch your attitude. Don't you sass me, boy. Alright, we'll just go through pips real fast because we already survived this one. Oh, the hard mode puzzle was just beyond my reckoning. I don't know. Okay, so 7 was the 4 and the 3, and then less than 5 was just 3 and 1, or 2 and 1 to make 3. And then greater than 9 was the 6 and 5. Uh, 10 was 5 and 5. 4, 4, 4 were the equals ones. 11 had to be 5, 5, and 1. And then the one I am most proud of, not proud of, I'm not proud of, in 11 minutes, was the 6. Now, it had to be 6 with something, and there was a 6 and 0, 6 and 2, 6 and 4, and 6 and 5. And there were only so many odds and evens, right? So like if I did 2, 5 and 5 together for the equals one, then the 1 would be by itself, and that wouldn't work, right? To add up to 6. So I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? And then Aranha came on and said, dude, are you like dense in the head? Yes, I'm sorry. I'm square brain at its finest. Square brain strikes again. There was 6 and 2. The 6 had to be in the corner, and then 2 and 2. 0, 6, 0 for the 6. 5 and 1 for another 6. 6 and 6 to be equal with each other. And then greater than 6 was 5 and 4 to equal 9. All right, and then in honor of both practice tonight, Tuesday night, and a gig on Wednesday, I said drums, and that actually scored me big because there's a U and an M and an S, U's in the middle. So I said Stolm, which I looked it up. It's the channel with which you like get water out of a mine. Didn't know that was a thing. Stolm. And then mouse. And I thought I was onto something with mouse because I hadn't guessed the O yet. But it wasn't. M-O-U-S-E. Mickey Mouse. It was amuse. Hopefully you are amused by my prattlings. Today's theme for the Strands puzzle, in for the evening. Pajamas, robes, nightgowns, long johns, and joggers. I guess, you could just sleep in your sweatpants, right? And that is loungewear. Lounging around. And then we finished off with letterbox today. There we go. Can't even see the name. And we had to do it in 4 today, and we did it in 4. We just got a par, and that's all right. Totally fine. We had fervor, rehash, the H led to hilts, and then the S for saw. Awesome. Well, if you like what you see, give this video a like. Consider subscribing because we do this every day. I'm watching my subscriber count go up a ton. I'm watching my watch hours go up a ton, so I thank you dearly for all of the enjoyment you find in this video, or this whole series of videos. I hope that they only get better and better. So, yeah, you guys are awesome. Thanks for a great stream, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.